Hey everybody, Justin Cena here. How's it going? I've got a great video. I'm going to literally show you an entire business model, and I want you to copy this entire business model start to finish. And this is a Shopify print-on-demand business model where we're going to have just a one product type store. And what we're going to be doing, we're going to be selling personalized print-on-demand dolls, also known as mini-me dolls. Basically, I'll show you right here, a product where the customer can completely customize a doll. And we see this over here, a little mini-me doll. Lots of different examples. Here's a little lion. All these different ones. The idea, right? Flight attendant, nun, pop star, all these different kind of styles or templates that, of course, the customer just simply uploads their photo on top of it. And there's lots of different applications. A lot of people are doing this on top of their print-on-demand store. Really great opportunity to build an entire brand just around this print-on-demand product, right? So we're talking about literally an entire brand, an entire product catalog just on this one product, and offering personalization. So it is always, every single time, going to be a unique item. And you can just go to Google over here, you go to mini-me doll or personalized doll, and you're going to see tons and tons of different kind of ideas of these, whether they're called pillow dolls or personalized dolls, all different names, right? And that's the opportunity for you to go in there. You create a brand. Right, the product already exists. It's print on demand. I'm going to show you in this video, again, how to set up everything step by step, how to do this exact business model, right? I'm going to show you exactly how to get started, then it's up to you to go ahead and execute and make money. But this business will definitely work, and there are a bunch of companies that are doing it right now very, very early on in terms of competition. So there's a great opportunity for you to go and actually build something that could be long-term, that could be sustainable, and it's all fully automated. It's all print on demand, right? And if you don't know what print on demand is, I want to make sure that everyone does know what print on demand is. I'll just show you this real quick, and you might have seen this if you've seen my videos, but basically the idea that with print on demand is that the products don't exist, right? The name print on demand, the product doesn't exist. It only gets printed or produced when it's demanded. And when is a product demanded in e-commerce? Well, when someone buys the product. So let's talk about this specific business that you're going to start, selling personalized dolls. The designs already exist, right? There are different styles of dolls, policeman, nun, rock star, all these different ones, right? And then, of course, the customer can upload their photo to finalize the design. So we have products in our store now that are ready to be personalized, right? Personalized through print on demand. Customer's going to go in there, they'll add their photo, they'll check out, and they'll pay, right? What happens when they pay? Well, first of all, you as a print on demand entrepreneur, your job ends, and this is where your print on demand company steps in automatically. They go ahead and they produce the product, they print the product, they ship it out to the customer, right? They do everything. They personalize the product based on the photo, all without you lifting a finger, because this just happens automatically. That's why print on demand works so well. Print on demand, the product is only produced after it's ordered, which means you get paid for it first. And I don't need to sell you on why print on demand is such a great business model. I've started tons and tons of different print on demand businesses, helped tons and tons of students run their own print on demand businesses to success. It's a great business model. What we're doing here is very specific. We're starting a store solely based on print on demand personalized dolls. And that's a really, like I said, a really unique opportunity because we don't need to do anything else in terms of creating designs or creating product ideas. It all exists. We're going to just literally run with these hot products, see all these different styles: cyclists, pizza, mini-me cowboy, Elvis, teddy bear, guy in a bikini, Santa Claus. We'll talk about holidays in some of our promotional ideas, right? But really, it's just a really cool product. It's a very unique and intriguing product, and it's one that is always going to be unique because the customer uploads their own photo. So a lot of different cool things about that. We're going to want to take a look at different apps that can go about setting this up. But what we really want to look at, number one, is what is going to be our overall strategy. Okay, we need to define an overall strategy here. We know that we have a unique product. We know that we have something that people will really find intriguing. It will stop them when they scroll on Facebook, right? That's a huge thing because we need to make sure we can run marketing and ads. We'll talk about that at the end of it. But what is going to be our overall strategy for this business? Well, remember that we're doing Shopify print on demand. So we don't need to worry about inventory. We don't need to worry about shipping or fulfillment, bubble mailers, printing labels, who has the cheapest shipping, who ships fast. All that is handled by print on demand companies. So what we do need to do, number one, is define the print on demand company that we're going to work with. And we'll go over the shoulder. We'll do step-by-step setup. But we're going to have to use Tsunami print on demand app because they're the only guys that offer this. So they offer personalized print on demand. Again, I'll show you exactly how that's going to look, but the customer is going to be able to upload their own photo. right? The customer is going to be able to upload their own photo, whether they pick the guy in a kilt or whether they pick the cat or the postal worker or whatever the template is. The print-on-demand app will have that set up automatically. So we'll need to have that integrated into a Shopify store, right? This business model has to be used with Shopify. This is a Shopify print-on-demand business model. So we'll need to set up a Shopify store. We'll need to integrate the print-on-demand supplier called Tsunami, because they're the guys that have this print-on-demand doll setup. Next, what we'll need to do, this is not specific to anything here. This is just specific to any business, period. You're going to need to set up your store. You're going to need to brand the store, get a logo, develop a brand kind of identity, right? A color scheme, of course, a logo, a mascot, an icon mark, right? What are we going to do there in terms of the actual branding, right? That's going to be something that, we cannot ignore, right? We have all these cool products. If we have an ugly site, we're really not going to win. And, I think you could tell, there are a bunch of different options over here on the first page of Google. Some look better than others. Right, so you could imagine that some are going to have a higher conversion rate than others. We want to make sure that our site immediately enters the market and is, on that top level, not only in look and feel, but of trust, in conversion rate, right? We want to make sure that we're doing that. Okay, but we need to have a store set up, right? Obviously, we need to brand the store. We need to have a trustworthy brand with great logo and color scheme and all that great stuff. Okay, then we need to create our catalog, and it's very easy. We already know. Our catalog is going to look very similar to this. Right, we can use one print-on-demand style of dolls, or we can use 40 print-on-demand styles of dolls. I think the more the better. Again, we're building an entire brand. Our identity, our product is custom personalized dolls. That's what people are going to know us for. That's what this business model is about. So we're going to want to offer a huge catalog, and there's no cost for us to do that. No added cost, no increased design cost, no added setup cost. It doesn't matter. We could add one product or 100, right? We're going to add all the different print-on-demand products on there because whenever we sell any of them, it's all automated anyway, right? So we're going to have that. And then, of course, we're going to have to do marketing, right? Marketing is kind of the obvious. We'll need to go and check out all the different styles of marketing and kind of talk about the different ideas that I have for ways you can execute marketing or for this business model. Facebook ads, influencer marketing, I think partnerships with people with very niche communities are going to work well because these are not products that you see often, right? This is not like a t-shirt or a wall canvas. The product itself is intriguing. The ability to customize it adds, or personalize it adds, another level of intrigue. So this is a really great product. Marketing is going to be relatively straightforward for this. So that's kind of the overall strategy, right? And we need to define this strategy, right? We do Shopify print on demand. We have our strategy in mind, right? We're going to integrate our print-on-demand supplier. We're going to set up our store. We're going to do the branding. Then we're going to do the marketing because the products are already ready to go. So speaking of product, these are those mini-me dolls that we have inside. This is the Tsunami print-on-demand app. It's just inside one of my Shopify stores. And there's 88 different styles. And we see all the different kind of ideas here. We have our pricing at $19.99 for premium, right? Literally just for being a premium, you get a 30-day free trial. You're going to get $5 cheaper cost, right? So ability to make a much higher profit over here because we have the premium pricing. But we can go through page after page. You see all these different styles, right? There's over 80, or I think it's at 88. Right here is a wrestler or a boxer. Here's a camouflage guy. Here's a skull. Here's a teddy bear. Here's a unicorn tee. Here's Where's Waldo type looking guy. Scuba diver, Union Jack. All these different styles here, right? Pink t-shirt, pizza guy, lots of different police officers. So, again, an entire store's catalog worth. Right, we have the entire catalog right here. And we don't need to worry about the design because this is just someone's face. Right, this is someone's face over here, and they're just going to be able to literally have this product customized to exactly the way that they want. So yes, we could add other print-on-demand products, and I think it makes sense to add upsells and things like that. But the core thing about our brand, our entire brand right here, right, we make personalized print-on-demand dolls. That's what your brand is, right? And the cool thing about this is that if you just follow this video, right, if you just go ahead and do this print on demand, right, all of a sudden you have a business. Your business is you make personalized print on demand dolls, or really forget about the print on demand part. Your company makes personalized dolls. You now all of a sudden have a very legitimate business model, right? Are you all going to make a lot of money on it? Probably not, right? If you execute this well, you'll definitely make some money, right? This is a really cool business that all of a sudden you have. This is not just kind of a this is not affiliate marketing. This is not a digital agency business. Not that there's anything wrong with those, but you have a unique business now with kind of no overhead and really very little or low startup cost. So very, very unique, right? Really, really cool opportunity, right? You have all of your products, your entire business, every single product already created, right? And they can be personalized automatically without you lifting a finger. So really, really great. So let's get into the setup now, and we'll kind of go over a little bit more. But again, this is the Tsunami print-on-demand app that, of course, we're going to be using on this store. Real quick, before we do the setup, I wanted to show you how it looks on the store. Here's just a little sample example store that I've been using. And of course, we'll give it our own title. But here's that example with the pizza face, right? And you can guess what's going to happen, right? We're going to click personalize over here, and we're going to be given the opportunity to actually upload an image. We're going to upload an image. We can grab it from Instagram or from Facebook. And it literally says add your face right here. And what we can do is click on this add image button, and we have all these different options in terms of uploading. We'll come over here. So it's uploading right now, and we're going to have this image brought out into the area here, and you see that we have the controls. We can make it a little bit bigger. I'm just going to increase the size of the image. So literally everything is printed with my exact face. Position it the way that I want. I can rotate it if I want. When I'm done, I just click add to cart, and this adds the product into the cart. I didn't invent this. There's nothing special about this. All you need to do is just use Tsunami. It just happens automatically, right? So again, really cool product. Really cool kind of platform, really cool thing that you can offer. And that's just like, we already have that done, right? Because again, as an entrepreneur, we should never worry about the product. There's so many options for products out there, right? We have this entire catalog of product, ability to fully customize it, really cool functionality for them to customize it. You even see on the screen, it's kind of hard to see, but right over here is actually my face on the add to cart product as well. So inside the cart, the Tsunami app shows the actual face of the customer. So really, everything that we need for this business model, right, built into this app. All we need to do really is just create a good brand, set the store up correctly, make it nice and trustworthy, and then do some good marketing. Okay, so now let's jump into the setup.
First things first, we're going to head on over to shopify.com/Cener, C-E-N-E-R. You see the link up there. And we're just going to start our 14-day free trial. You just need to put in an email. Obviously, you put in a password, and then you're going to put in your store name. Don't worry, no one's going to see this. You can put whatever you want over here, and we'll be able to change it later on. And now we get to our dashboard. And this is our home base. What we need to do, obviously, is customize the look and feel of the theme. So what I'm doing in the background here, I'm actually setting up the actual theme. I'm using the debut theme here, and I'm going through the actual visual editor. And I've sped this up here just so we don't spend a ton of time on the setup. But I've sped this up to show you kind of the different settings or the setups that I'll go through here. And the idea is that we're going to customize our page to really look the way that we want, and really more importantly, to convert at a high level. And to do that, we need to understand really what's out there in the marketplace. And we're going to look at our competitors and other great websites in the space and kind of see what's going on. Right? They got a nice FAQ section over here. They obviously have an email newsletter. They show reviews. They showcase the product very quickly, right? Nice big visual images of the product. Again, showcasing the product. It's pretty obvious what's going on in terms of these pages. Because we have a very unique product, we want to put that in front of our customers. We want to showcase our product as much as possible. And the more we can, especially if we get some user-generated content or testimonials, we'll talk about that in the marketing section, then we'll really be able to kind of blow up our brand with some real great imagery. But products are going to speak for themselves here. So what we want to do is kind of decide what elements are going to be on the homepage. Okay, and you saw a lot of places, a lot of websites also had a little bit of an explainer information, right, in terms of uploading your photo and how the product works. So we want a little bit of a section for how it works. But literally, you see, I'm just dragging and turning on and turning off different sections. I'm adding sections over here in terms of adding a collection list. Right, and why am I adding that? Well, we're going to have lots of different collections or categories, and I saw on other successful websites in this niche, they're showcasing their categories as well. You see we have the gallery section. Don't really need that, right? We could turn it on or we could turn it off. You see the little eyeball icon there. You just click on and click off to turn it on. Again, we're going to add another featured collection section. Why? Because we want to show more product. And we'll be able to customize these collections to show specific collections of products, specific product categories, different settings for each of them. We'll come back to that later on once we have some products in the store. But now what we want to do is come over and come to PlaceIt. And you can check out the link. It's place.justinscener.com. I've got an account there. And we're going to go to the logo section because we want to make a logo. And I've cut this up here so it doesn't take a lot of your time. Bottom line is, there's lots of different templates that you can come in here with. And you basically get to find the one that you like. You go ahead and put in your name of the actual business. And it's going to give you little kind of visual mock-ups of different logos. And you could pick through here. There's literally pages and pages and pages of them. I just picked this one over here. I thought this one worked well for our mini clones site. And what we then are going to be able to do is customize it. And this all happens right on the, in your browser. There's no software, there's no Photoshop or anything like that. This is PlaceIt. And you can do a lot on PlaceIt, like mock-ups, and we'll also do banners. But right now I'm making the logo, and as you see here, you can literally just customize with any text, right? Put your own name, put your brand name here, change the colors, change the font size, change the style, change the icons, upload your own icons, do whatever you want, right? Make it transparent. You see all the different options there. So what I'm going to do is finalize this design and make it transparent so I can add it to my store, and I'm simply just going to download this file and now come back over into the header section of my store, and I'm going to simply upload this logo file. You see I can play with the width over here. Max width is 250 pixels on this theme, so I'll just adjust it the way that I want. And now we're starting to build our brand. Obviously, very, very basic. Here's what it looks like on mobile. Very basic, but we're getting started. We're going to turn on the announcement bar here. If we're doing free shipping, or maybe free shipping at a certain threshold, or if we're launching a new product, or if we want to draw attention to anything, we can use this announcement bar. Right now offering 80 plus styles, 80 plus doll styles is what I'm going to go with here. And what I also want to do is match the color. So you want to match the exact shade of blue from your logo. You can get that from PlaceIt or inside Photoshop or a color picker tool, and you'll match those colors throughout. And we'll do more of the colors later. Now I'm doing the banner, making a little homepage banner over here, and made a bunch of edits to it over here, just adding some of our product. Again, we always want our product, right? In this case, because our product is so unique, we want to be showing it in all of these areas, not only the product sections, but also the banner. And you see, I'm just editing the options here, setting the link, setting the header text, setting the size and vertical alignment. All of these are just options. And now I'm going through and editing colors. You see the buttons are updating in real time. I've just updated them all to the blue color. Over here, we can actually adjust the color of the overlay on here. And you see as I'm changing the opacity, the banner changes. And you can play around with that. The whole idea here is that we're setting our color scheme to have our primary color. Okay, now we could select fonts. I like Helvetica, pretty normal font, so you can just keep that. Going through here, we're going to add our social media links. You always want to add at least Facebook and Instagram. Now we're doing our fave icon. We're typically just going to use our logo here. This will update the little icon on the top. Now the checkout section, not much we can do there. We're just going to upload our logo. Okay, these are just all things inside of your theme setting. Again, I don't want to spend too much time on this. We'll update the button colors in the checkout section as well. But these are just your proper setups, right? I decided to take out the title there because I thought it looked good just with the logo. Now we have different sections over here, right? This is going to be my explainer section. And what we need to do is basically tell the customer how this business works. Right? This is maybe the first time that they're seeing a product like this. So we're going to tell them step 1, step 2, step 3, choose style, upload photo, place order, right? Now we just need to find imagery that will go with that, and we'll come back to that in a little bit later. Featured collection, we're going to be able to have the different options of how many products per row, how many rows, and most importantly, what collection are they going to show the products from. Again, we'll come back to that later. Here we'll be able to select the collections that they're going to show in the featured collection list. We don't have any yet. Over here, I'm just uploading a product image. Again, we want more product, more product, more product, just describing our product a little bit, right? A doll with your face on it, and just give a little bit of descriptive text on here. Again, we need a little bit of education on the product because this is probably the first time they've seen anything like this. So just giving a little bit of descriptive text here. Really, this is just another nice section of your homepage to add more product, right? More picture of your product. And it's pretty obvious why we want to do that because they're so unique. Coming down here, we have another featured collection section. Over here, we have another image section here. So we can create another banner from PlaceIt, or we can go in here into the stock images that Shopify provides, and we could just make a, makes the perfect gift type message here. Nice and easy. Add some text here as well. Again, this image is free to use from Shopify, so we'll go with that. Testimonials, if we had any, we definitely put them in here. We'll bring this section back later on. We'll turn the section back on once we have some customers, but for now we're just going to turn it off. We don't want to have anything fake on the site. So we're saving everything, and we really have a site that kind of looks pretty good. We need to add the icons now, and I went to flat icon and just basically looked for a set of icons that would make sense, that would match my color scheme, and there's literally thousands and thousands of icon sets here. I landed on these blue ones just because I thought they matched the theme pretty nicely. And now what I'm going to do is come back over here to the image section and just simply upload the images. Right, so I got these images, I'm adding them here. You see what's happening. Here is my little how it works section with nice images. I highly recommend picking from a set so they all match in terms of look and feel. We could also add a header over there to just kind of show the explainer. But what we have is a pretty nice looking site here. Obviously the color scheme is blue, and that's pretty obvious. And what we want to do now is add product. So we need to go to the App Store, and we're going to go and search for the Tsunami print-on-demand app. They're the app that has these personalized dolls. And we find the app in there, and we just simply need to install the app. Totally free to install. It's not going to cost you anything. All you need to do is just install the app and agree to the user agreement. Once you're in here, you make sure you go into your account, inside settings, and set up your billing. I highly recommend getting that premium plan so you have the cheaper cost over here. And here are those dolls again, over 80 different styles, and we'll go ahead and create our first doll here.
This is the one-page Tsunami print-on-demand product creator. And all we need to do is set our title. We're going to call it Army Man Mini Clone. And we already have the description generated in here. I'm going to go and edit out some things just for branding's sake and start calling these mini clones. You can call them whatever you want for your own brand. And there's really only just one page of things to do here. So like I said, I'm going through the description to edit out the different sections, but you see on everything is just enclosed in one page, making it really easy for you to launch tons and tons of products. And I'll speed up the video in a little bit and show you all of the different products. I'm going to add about 30 products into the store just for launch and show you that each one takes about 30 to 45 seconds. Incredibly easy. We see the price over here. You'll get a better price if you sign up for that premium, right? $5 less, so your cost is going to be about $20. This is just a little demo account in here. But it's going to be $20 in terms of your cost. We'll sell for somewhere between $30 and $40. You can go for a higher price because we have personalized items here. So anywhere between $34.99, $39.99, $44.99, $49.99 is where you should be trying. And then we just simply click Publish to Store, and it just takes a couple of seconds for everything to be sent over. By the way, we also show our fulfillment and shipping times over there on the right-hand side. So really everything works very quickly. And here's our product. It gets created automatically. You see our title is sent over there, the image is sent over there, the price is sent over there, and we can actually take a look at how it looks on our brand new site as this product loads over here. And this is our first mini clone, the Army Man, and you're going to notice that there is no add to cart button. There is just that personalized button, and we have our updated text in here. We will show related products once we have other ones, but here's our first product. So our product is in there, and like I said, it's incredibly easy to get product in there. What we want to do now is set up some different collections. So I'll come back over to the collection section, and I'll start adding collections, top sellers, staff picks, right? Sports, animals, holidays. These are all different collections that we can do. Basically just collections are categories, right? What other categories can we create and start to kind of index our products in, right? We're going to categorize them in very specific categories, right? Or specific collections. And you see our product is now on the home page, and we'll be able to customize more options here because now we have collections. So we could actually go ahead back into our theme editor and set up our collection list, and we'll be able to update this later on. You'll see that if you pick a collection with a product, it automatically grabs a product from that collection as the image, so you don't need to worry about any extra imagery here. Now, in terms of featured collection, it's going to ask you what category do you want to show. Here we're going to change to top sellers. We could also update the heading to match that. We can go with 4 products per row and as many rows as we want, right? We have full control over all of these different options here. Right, and again, I'm just messing around with the sizing here, making the section height a little bit bigger to show more of my product in the banner, and just reloading, and you see all the changes that we made on the theme editor are showing up on the live site. And same thing for the product. We can turn the announcement bar on. We can turn the quantity selector on. Right, these are product page specific options, and we could turn on or off zoom See that it doesn't always work all the time, especially on mobile, so sometimes we'll turn that off. Product recommendations we of course want to have on. That's for related products. We just only have one product in currently, so there's nothing to show. But again, we're just updating our site, updating our theme as we go along. Now I'm going to speed this up, but I'm going to be going through and adding a ton of products. And, I sped this up pretty quickly, but you can see there's really not much I need to do. I'm copy and pasting the product description, I'm updating the product title, and I'm updating the price, pressing publish to store, and just doing that a bunch of times. I'm adding about 30 products into the store for launch. And really, this is such a great opportunity. You see this huge catalog already. Lots of different products. I'm creating some categories here. I'm simply categorizing and adding products into the different collections like holidays and animals, sports. And now I'm customizing the site again. I know I'm going through this real quick, but the whole idea here is that I'm just finishing up the site, making it look good. And we already talked about what's working in this niche, showcasing the products. So I'm creating more collections here. I want to have a nice even amount so the site looks good in terms of the layout. Literally just checking the products off and putting them in categories, and now updating the look and feel of that collection list. And you see that everything is really loading up and looking nicely. We have our products loaded. I'm now creating some basic pages over here, contact us, FAQ. I'm adding those pages into the main menu navigation. You could buy your domain directly through Shopify as well. Online store preferences is where you're going to be able to set up your page title, your Google Analytics, and your Facebook pixel. Make sure you check out all of those. You definitely want to have your Facebook pixel. You'll need to pick a plan, typically basic or Shopify. Inside settings, generally, you're going to have your business details, your address, your information, all that good stuff. Inside payments, we definitely want to be setting up Shopify payments and PayPal. Okay, you want to have both of those. Just click inside of payments to set those up. In checkout, we want to set accounts to be optional, and if we're doing any other tracking scripts, they'd go in that additional scripts box. Now for shipping, it's a little bit kind of unique on Shopify. You have a couple different ways to do it. The way I do it is setting up shipping based on price for this type of product. So you'll see there will be a rate, and it will be based on a range of the item's price. So if it's up to $49.99, it's $4.95 shipping. Inside of legal pages, this is where you can do one-click generations for your privacy policy, return policy, and terms of service. You'll also want to add those to your footer navigation. This is a requirement for most advertising platforms like Facebook, so make sure you do this. We're just simply adding them into our footer menu. And now let's take a look at our mini clone site, right? This site didn't even exist about 25 minutes ago. And we have everything on here, including that nice contact us page with a form. We have a nice logo, color scheme, but most importantly, we have at this point 30 unique products, 30 products that are going to give us a good chance to run marketing, to hit sales, and all of this is automated, right? And you see, I can pretend that I'm a customer right here, go ahead and add my face directly to this product, just upload an image of myself and literally just resize it right in here, and I will have my own world champion boxing doll with my face on it. And this entire business model is fully automated. And you see the business plan right in front of you, right? This is literally the product that people are going to be buying, customizing. You even see it customized right inside the cart here. Now that we have this great site, right? We have this customized site all about selling personalized dolls, right? We have all the print-on-demand integration. We have a great library. Now it's time to do the actual hard part of any e-commerce site, and that's driving traffic, driving conversions, making sales, making money. And I have some great ideas of how you can do the marketing here in terms of driving those perfect customers. And I don't care what you're selling. It doesn't matter if it's print on demand, physical product, digital product. You're going to find your customers and you're going to make sales on Facebook. And when I say Facebook, I mean Facebook ads and Instagram ads. They both work in the same way. And the really cool part about that is that with Facebook ads, we can kind of niche down, right? We have an overall product. We have an overall store. Our product and our product type is personalized dolls. But as you saw, we have so many different options, so many different styles, and we could add all the different print-on-demand options and get over 88 different styles of dolls. So what we want to think about is niche advertising inside of our overall brand. And we could have 20, 30, 40, maybe 50 different niches. And why is that great? Well, that makes the advertising on Facebook and Instagram incredibly easy. Okay, and this won't change with anything related to iOS 14 or whatever, any of the tracking or anything like that. Interest-based targeting will always work really well on Facebook because it's Facebook's own data. It's not external data. It's Facebook information that they already have. They're still going to be growing it regardless of that kind of right to track thing. So you're always going to go in the right direction when you do interest-based targeting on Facebook and Instagram ads. So how do we do that here? Well, think about our product catalog, right? We have different job titles. We have different holidays. We have different interests, right? We have sports. We have animals, right? Let's just do animals as a very easy example, right? How about cat lovers? Right, well, maybe you have a cat t-shirt store or a cat drop shipping store, or you sell digital products about cats. Who are you going to advertise to? Well, cat lovers. And on Facebook, there are 75 million cat lovers, right? And I don't need to go through each and every niche and give you the different examples, but it's very straightforward with Facebook ads and with Instagram ads for this business. We're going to treat every individual style like it's its own niche. And what do we do with niches? Well, we test thoroughly. Right, we're going to test all different portions of the niches. People that like fan pages about the niche, people that like magazines, people that like celebrities, all these different ways to do targeting, right? You're going to test those out inside of each niche. You might have 20 or 30 or 40 different tests. And why is that a great thing? You might be thinking that's a bad thing. It's actually a great thing. We want to have as many different abilities or options to find winning customers. And with Facebook ads, it's incredibly cheap, right? It could be $5, $10, $15, and you'll know if your ad is working or not. And if we have 20, 30, 40, 80 different options that can turn into winning products at any time, we have massive upside, right? So a lot of people say, I don't want to do a one product store. There's no upside here. There's massive upside, right? Massive upside. So we do our interest-based targeting. We do Facebook ads. We do Instagram ads. Of course, we're going to do website conversion ads. Those are always going to work the best. And with that, we'll need to have the Facebook pixel installed. I showed you that step earlier in this video. That's a necessity for any business, right? But it's going to be very straightforward in your advertising. Each style is going to be treated as its own niche. You're going to be doing interest-based targeting on your Facebook ads, okay? Now, with a unique product like this, right? This is not a t-shirt. This is not a hoodie. This is not a wall canvas. It's not your typical dropship item. It's going to probably be the first time that many customers have seen this product. Right, good and bad things about that. Number one, it's good because it's very intriguing. You always need an intriguing product when you're doing Facebook ads, Instagram ads, any type of ads, because when people are scrolling through the news feed, you need something to make them stop. This is definitely going to make them stop. Now, on the other hand, because they've never seen it, you need a little bit of education in terms of the product, which means you may not see the highest conversion rate on your first click. What am I trying to say here? You need to do retargeting. Right, heavy retargeting will work well. Of course, you do retargeting on Facebook, on Instagram, right? That's going to be the best places to do it. YouTube can work as well if you have some great video content, or if you create some video slideshows, or if you have some testimonial videos. We'll talk about that in a little bit. But really, retargeting will work very well here because, again, this isn't the most common product. A lot of people haven't seen it before, and you don't need to really explain it to them or teach them about it, but you might just need to show it to them a couple more times. So retargeting, it works for any business. It's going to work very well for this business. Like I said, you do that on top of your interest-based ads on Facebook and Instagram. Okay, so that's kind of the obvious, right? Everyone's going to do that. There's no doubt about that. Every business is going to do Facebook and Instagram ads. Everyone's going to do retargeting. There are some specific things here that I think will work very well given the product type that we have, okay? Number one, I think influencer marketing will work very well. Let's think about what influencers are. They're people that reach a lot of different customers, right? That's great. We obviously need to reach people as an e-commerce entrepreneur. We need to reach potential customers. They also probably care a little bit about their self-image or themselves. Maybe you could say they're narcissistic. Maybe they're narcissistic for a business purpose. Whatever it is, the product that we have lends itself very well to influencers. Influencers want to promote themselves. Our product is literally a clone doll of whoever we make it for. So I think influencer marketing can go a long way here. You know, if it was me, if I would go, I'd invest a nice little chunk of money here, and I would do influencer marketing, which would cost me two different things, two different prices, and I would do them both at the same time. Number one, I'm going to pay the influencer, I should say, to promote my product. Okay, get it out of your head that they're going to do it for free. They're not going to do it for an affiliate code. They're not going to take 15% of the sales. Do you think they care about that? Anyone that has any type of good reach, they're not going to give up a post or their time or their energy for a potential 15% cut. It's not going to happen. Okay, so get it out of your head. You will have to pay these influencers. Okay, so you pay them out of pocket. This doesn't mean $500,000 for Kim Kardashian, right? Some influencers, niche influencers, micro influencers that reach customers that you want to reach could be 35, 40, 50 bucks for a post. Okay, and you could do that all day long, every single day. You do that over and over and over again, and you figure out exactly who your best customers are. This is going to act like Facebook ads and Instagram ads in terms of you need to test out different audiences based on the niches, right? If you have let's say someone in the police community as a potential influencer, obviously you're going to want to reach out to them and have them promote, let's say, the police clone doll that you have on your store, or the firefighter clone doll, or you go to a wrestler and you show them the wrestling one, or you go to a golfer and you show them the golf one, etc. Obviously you match up the product to the influencer. That's obvious. But you pay them for this promotion. And on top of that, this is what I think is the key, right? They're all narcissistic. They all want to promote themselves. You make them a doll. You send them the doll. You don't make them put in any payment information. You don't make them check out. You don't make them upload an image. You do everything for them. You just get their address. Obviously, you send it to them. It's totally paid for. Obviously, you pay for it in terms of your cost to the print-on-demand company. And you get the product shipped out directly to this influencer. Now they could do a nice unboxing. They could show it. They could take a photo, right? So you paid for this promotion. They're going to post this, but now you have something that lasts even longer. You have a piece of user-generated content, aka a photo testimonial, or even better, a video testimonial with them holding your product, right? Influencer marketing will work very, very well for this specific product type because it lends itself to influencers promoting themselves by literally holding up the doll saying, hey, look at this thing I got, it's me, right? More attention for me, more attention for your product. Influencer marketing will be the number one way that if any of you are watching this actually take action, that's how you'll build this business. It will be influencer marketing. Facebook ads are great. Instagram ads are great. You'll definitely do that. But you want to test out audiences quickly. You want to do it cheaply. You want to get great user-generated content. You want to be affiliated with influencers in spaces and niches that you want to work in. It's a no-brainer, right? Again, this is not going to work if you just go in there and say, hey, I'm going to give you a 15% off code that you can give to your audience, and I'll share those sales with you. You need to pay them up front. You want to get the product in their hand, right? Very easy to do that because it's print on demand. Okay, so that's number one. Okay, Facebook ads is kind of number 0 because everyone's doing that. You have to do that. Everyone will do it. But the big growth here, in my opinion, will be influencer marketing. Now, taking that to the next level, this won't be as powerful because this isn't going to involve as much money out of pocket, right? But influencers, bloggers, Facebook groups, forums, any community of people inside the niche that you're targeting. And again, we have 40, 50, 60 different niches here, right? Cats, dogs, golfers, doctors, all these different doll types that we have on our store are all different niches for us, right? So that's very powerful. And we're going to go to these communities, Facebook groups, influencers, bloggers. We're going to say, hey, let's do a giveaway to your audience. You have an audience of 50,000 nurses. Let's do a giveaway. One of your audience members will win a nurse clone doll with their face on it, right? Total giveaway. Why would they do it? Win-win situation, right? Is a massive influencer going to do this for you? Maybe, but it won't be for free. So you might have to pay them here as well. But this is kind of for that small to mid-size influencer or blogger or community that you want to reach, right? Let's say I have a Facebook group. I need content to get my group to be as engaging as possible. I have a giveaway here that someone's offering for free. Maybe I'll do that, right? And you could also, like I said, further incentivize them by paying them. But this kind of goes a further step of influencer marketing to try to hit those kind of niche communities. Let's say you had an e-commerce tool. My group, Senior E-commerce Mastermind, that would be an incredible community for you to give away your product to, right? So you want to kind of reverse engineer that, right? We have a doctor doll, go to the doctor group. We have a nurse doll, go to the nurse group. You have a golfer doll, go to the golfer group, or golfer blog, or golfer influencer, whatever it is. We just want to reach their audience. And instead of doing a paid promotion, we could do a giveaway, okay? Another thing that I think is valuable here, this will cost you some money out of pocket, not as much as the influencer route, leveraging your friends and family to get these products in their hand. Okay, you don't need them to pay anything. You can give them, you could either have them order with 100% off coupon code and free shipping, or you could just order for them, use their photo, use their address, get the product in their hand. Why do you want to do that? Video testimonials and photo testimonials for this specific product type are more valuable than any other product type out there. Why? Because it's personalization. People are not exactly sure what they're going to get. Right? They understand the process. I'm going to upload a photo. I'm going to get a doll with my face on it, right? But how does it look? Is it blurry? Is it cheap looking? Does it fall apart? Are people actually receiving these in the mail? All these questions are answered subconsciously when you have video and photo testimonials. But they go a step further because, again, we're going to use this in our marketing. We're going to say, hey, this is the exact product that you're going to get. Here's the quality. We're answering these questions, these apprehensions in your head. We're saying, we know this is a really unique product. You haven't seen this before, but look at these happy customers. They've done it. Right, you might be apprehensive. You've never seen this before, but these guys have tried it and they've received a product, and look how happy they are, smiling, showing it in a video, showing it with their family, etc. And how do you do that? Get these products into the hands of your friends and family. Is it going to cost you 15 bucks every single time? Yes. Right. And again, you should obviously be using the Tsunami Premium app so you get that $5 off cost for the product or whatever it is. But it's going to cost you the cost of the product every single time. But the return on investment is significant because you have those marketing assets that are going to help you increase conversion. I've done entire courses on user-generated content, how valuable it is. You could do it for basically $15, $20 every single time. Incredibly worthwhile, right? Incredibly worthwhile, and even more so for this specific product type. And if you can, make sure you get video testimonials, right? Video ads work better. Video testimonials work better. They look better. You could always use a frame or a still from the video if you needed a photo. So always go after videos. A little bit harder for your customers to do, but if you can incentivize them, definitely do so. Two more things that are specific to this product in terms of marketing. They kind of go hand in hand a little bit, but overall, press and media. Okay, you've definitely seen on Facebook or on Instagram or on TikTok something like a page like "Please take my money," or a page like cool gadgets or whatever. Basically, it's just a page or a community or a TikTok or whatever that showcases interesting products. And this is absolutely a product that is interesting, it's intriguing, it's one of a kind, it's funny, right? It's all these different things, right? You're not just selling t-shirts, you're selling an entire product idea, right? Your product idea is customized dolls. So let's go after press. Let's go after people that promote interesting products. Let's go after fan pages and Instagram accounts and TikToks that promote really unique and interesting products, right? It could be totally free for you to get this press. It could cost you a couple dollars to send the product out to them so they could review it. But the bottom line is you're getting media, you're getting attention from people that want to showcase interesting products. Now you could also niche down, right? Maybe you go and find people that write about products for nurses and you get them to review your product or make a video about your product or make a TikTok about your product, right? Same idea as influencer marketing, except we're going more on the press side of things. And I think it's going to be challenging to get actual a magazine or a newspaper. But what I mean by press is really a blogger or a video marketer or a video blogger, right? Or a TikToker, someone that is going to create content around your product. And that's incredibly valuable because it's not seen as promotional, right? We all know behind the scenes, of course it is. Everything's promotional, everything is business oriented, but it's presented to the customer in a way that is more organic. So really powerful. Press, media will work well. Reaching out to these people who write publications about products or about your niche, that will work well. Niching this down even further, gift guides. Okay, I really love these for really any store. So this is really around most of the time. It's going to be around Christmas or the holiday season. Sometimes you see this for Mother's Day, Father's Day, depending on your product. And I think that this could absolutely work for something like Valentine's Day, Mother's Day, Father's Day, Veterans Day, right? Because of the type of product that we have and the niches that we can go after, right? Obviously, if you have Mother's and Father's Day, you could have all these different mom and dad related dolls up for sale. Gift guide idea here is that people write about the top 10 gifts for cat lovers or the top 10 funny Father's Day gifts or the top 10 gifts for Christmas this year, right? You want to go out and get in these guides, right? You want to get in these guides for a couple different reasons. One, obviously, they're going to send you a lot of traffic. Two, it's going to help you optimize your search engine results, right? They're great for search engine optimization, right? Number three, they're going to extend the trust of your brand. Just like press and media, you have someone else writing and kind of explaining and showcasing you in a non-promotional way. Very valuable for your conversion rate. So gift guides, holiday-related dolls, right? We have a lot of different holiday-related dolls in there, like elves and Santa Claus, right? Get on those Christmas gift guides, right? Get on those cat lover gift guides, dog lover gift guides. Are you going to get on 100% of them? Obviously not. The more you get on, the better, right? Just free traffic from people inside of your niche. So a lot of different marketing ideas. I'm sure there are a lot more as well. These are really just kind of off the top of my head in terms of things that I would be doing if I wanted to grow this business. Okay, I want to make a few things clear really about this business. Nothing in here is free, right? Maybe press and media and gift guides, they're probably free, right? But don't think that you could run this business without spending money on marketing. Okay, the minute that you stop spending money on marketing is the minute that your business stops growing. And if you're going through this video right now, you probably haven't even started. So we want to make sure that we do have some money. We don't need thousands of dollars. Right, we spend a couple hundred on influencer marketing, spend a couple hundred to test Facebook ads, spend $25 on retargeting, right? A lot of different things you could do. You could do YouTube ads as well, especially if you get some really great video review testimonials from your friends, from your family, from those influencers. Make like a video collage or a video slideshow, or just edit together a bunch of videos showing all these people enjoying the product. The product in customers' hands, that's the best marketing that you could have. And in this case, the product will speak for itself when you show a happy customer that literally is holding a doll and it looks like their face, right? Personalized pet portraits. They've really pioneered this user-generated content-driven ad strategy where all of their ads are just people holding up the portrait of their pet with the pet next to them. And when you buy a personalized pet portrait, your only question is this going to look like my pet or is it going to look stupid? And when you see all these happy customers holding it, you see that they have a really, really great kind of feel after they buy the product. That translates into higher sales, higher conversion rate, more money in your pocket, more profit, all the things that we want. So we're just going to apply that over here for these personalized dolls. So a lot of different marketing ideas, but really you should be jumping into really testing out all the different ones and seeing which ones work best for you. So that is the print-on-demand Shopify business plan for personalized dolls. And I really hope you copy this business plan. I really hope you jump into it right away. I mean, it's a really unique business opportunity. Like I said, it's not just a kind of, any type of random turnkey business. This is a very, very specific product that you get to offer without ever dealing with the fulfillment or the production or anything like that. Full print-on-demand automation with a very unique product, a one-product store that, in our case, has over 80 different product styles that allow us to focus on every niche under the sun, which makes the marketing very easy. So jump into this business plan, copy exactly what I'm doing, expand on what I'm doing. If you're in my Facebook group, you're going to have an opportunity to actually win this exact store that I built for this little training video. So someone's going to actually get this mini clone store, and I hope you make a lot of money with it. As always, make sure you check out my free Facebook group, Senior eCommerce Mastermind. See the link in the description over here. I've also got a world-class mentor program. I'd love for you to check it out. I have literally hundreds and hundreds of student success stories, people that I've worked with directly to help them build successful and profitable e-commerce stores. And I'd love to have you in that program. We can work directly on really whatever you're working on, whether it's this type of store with the personalized dolls or anything else. Check out the link. It's camp.justinsenior.com, camp.justinsenior.com. It's my e-commerce mentor bootcamp. You get all my training videos and you get direct access to me, so it's a great deal. Check it out there. But either way, I really hope you jump into this business model. I've really laid out kind of everything that you need in order to jump into it. So get in there, spend some money on marketing so you really give yourself the best chance, get your store up and running. Really check out the links below this video for you to get in there. Check out my Facebook group as well. Again, that mentor program. But most of all, I hope you make some money, and I'll talk to you real soon.